Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Holla at your boy. Back again with another video. And man, the Pixel 4a. Now, can you guys believe that I've had this phone for over 30 days now? And man, I don't know where that time went, but I guess time flies when you're enjoying your tech. Pixel 4a, dope device right here. How has this been treating me for the past 30 plus days? For today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you guys with my 30 plus days long-term review of the Pixel 4a. And without any further ado, let's go! Pixel 4a right here. So I guess the A stands for awesome because this phone has been awesome. Coming from the Pixel 4 XL, this right here is definitely the better looker of the two. How has this phone been treating me within my last 30 plus days? This phone has been excellent. It got good performance, good battery life. The screen right here is fantastic. 60 hertz OLED display right here. Yeah, this thing right here has been a beast. And it's plastic on the back here. So with the black color on this thing, pretty dope. This device will run you 350 bucks. So 350 bucks for all the dopeness that you get within this phone. It's a no-brainer. If you're in the market for a phone and you don't want to pay those prices of $1,000+ you don't have to do that. Google got you covered. You can go ahead and cop this and be good, and you can save. Why did I go with the Pixel 4a? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now. What do you notice when you see a phone for the first time? First thing you see, what is that? The display. The display on this thing, by far the best display on any Pixel device out so far. Now, I'm talking about the screen. It's absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and crank down the brightness so you guys can see this. Absolutely fantastic. Google has gotten with the times, got rid of the bezels. I wasn't mad at the bezels, but when you're looking at the phones that's coming out this year, they're shrinking the bezels every year, and some of them even have no bezel. It's about time Google got with the times and make a device that's up to date. Bezel-less display, non-intrusive. This right here has got to be the best looking display on any Pixel device. In the past, Pixel devices was known to have bezels. The Pixel 1 had bezels. The Pixel 2 had bezels. The Pixel 3, that was just a monstrosity. I don't know what Google was thinking with the Pixel 3, because that thing was, let's face it, man. The Pixel 3, as Eric Easy Computer Solutions, the tech preacher, as he would say, that Pixel 3 XL, that thing was Aunt Esther, because that thing was hideous. But I had it because I'm a Google fan and I love Google products. Despite what it looked like, I went ahead and got it, and I enjoyed that device. But that notchness monster, oh my God, that thing was hideous. So with the Pixel 4 and the 4 XL, it looked a whole lot better, but it still had bezels at the top. But I understand those bezels at the top because you had all the Soli and all that radar, and I get why they had the bezels up top. But this thing right here, this got to be the best looking display right here on any Pixel. I have no problem seeing this thing in broad daylight. Now, I wish it was a little bit brighter, I do. And also when you're viewing your YouTube content and when you're watching your media and stuff like that, look at this, you got all screen right here. Nothing is intrusive, nothing is in the way. You got the little pop hole over there at the corner. That right there is a nice looking display. Now, doesn't that look good? The viewing experience with this punch hole right here, man, it's fantastic. Like, look at that. All screen right there. The display on this thing is fantastic. I will admit, it is fantastic. Another good thing is the feel in hand is pretty good. You have a polycarbonate back right here. You have some grip to it. You should not be dropping this. Even if you have butterfingers, you should not be dropping this. It's not all big and overwhelming. You know, nowadays you got phones that's like 6.7, 6.8 inches, and that's entirely too big. Now, I don't have big giant hands. You know, I have medium-sized hands. That lets you know right there that I do not have meaty man hands. The feel in hand on this thing, yeah, it's A1, no doubt, no doubt. Software on this device, A1, buttery smooth. Now this right here is running Android 11, so I am on the official tissue Android 11 final release. Software, fantastic. You know, you got 6 gigs of RAM in here, 128 gigs of storage right here on deck, so that right there is definitely helping out the software, giving it a boost. This thing right here is just buttery smooth. Opening app, I'm gonna go to Twitter and we're gonna scroll this timeline, but yeah, you're gonna get nothing but buttery smoothness. We all know 6 gigs of RAM, that's way more than enough to push Android. 4 gigs is enough to push Android 11. With 2 extra gigs on top of that, bruh, it's gonna eat through this software like it's nothing. This software is saying, feed me like Ezekiel Elliott. Go to store.google.com. And there you have it right there. Full working website. On point. We all knew that the Pixel have superb software, probably the best software in the game right now when it comes to Android. You're gonna have no problem with the software. Battery life. Now, battery life, we all know it's subjective, so it depends on the user and everything like that. But for me, my battery life has been pretty amazing. I've been shocked because this thing has a 3440 milliamp battery up in here. So I am shocked at the results that I was getting. Now for me, I am getting anywhere between 6 and 6.5 hours of screen on time, and that's with my usage, doing all the things that I normally do on my phone. And this isn't over just one day. This is like a day and a half that I am getting anywhere from 6 to 6.5 hours. Battery life right here on this thing is fantastic. I was so shocked. This is almost getting the same results as my Pixel 4 XL was, and that Pixel 4 XL has a 3700 milliamp battery if I am not mistaken. But that Pixel 4 XL was also pushing QHD display. I also had it on 90 hertz force all the time. So that's probably why I was getting, you know, a little less battery life. And you know me, I was all about that Quad HD life. I needed to have that. But going back to a device that's a 1080p display, I really can see that you save a lot of battery life. I don't care, I'm a powerhouse. You know, when I'm off and stuff like that, I'm on the phone constantly. So I'm constantly putting the beat down on the battery. No matter how much beat down that I give it, I am still getting between 6 and 6.5 hours of screen on time. So that right there is fantastic. I'm pretty sure if you're playing games 2-3 hours and you're watching live streams and you're watching your YouTube videos, you can kill the battery. Also, this thing is fast charge, so if it does get low, you can pop it off real quick. It's gonna charge up pretty quickly and you can go ahead and go on about your day. So the battery life for me has been fantastic. Alright y'all, so let's go ahead and get into what everybody know and love about the Pixel. And that right there has got to be this. Bam, that camera right there. Now this is a 12 megapixel camera and it's only one camera and a flash back here. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I think it was kind of stupid for Google to make this little square camera hump right here and only have one camera. Thank goodness the Pixel 5 have a wide angle lens on there so everybody can shut your trap. You can hush it up. Shh. I don't want to hear no more. Back to the Pixel 4a camera. This camera right here is the same camera that you're going to get inside of the Pixel 4 XL, the Pixel 4. So you're going to get that same fantastic image quality that Google is known for with their images, because it's not the hardware, it's the software. Google done mastered the software, so this thing right here takes fantastic photos. Now when it comes to still photo, point and shoot, and portrait photo, this phone right here is the champ, hands down. Nothing is beating this when it comes to still photography and portrait mode on any phone. I'm gonna go ahead and post up some photos that I've taken with this phone myself, and you guys be the judge for yourself and you let me know what you think. Now video mode, yeah, that needs some work, because video mode, you know, it doesn't have 4K 60, it has 4K 30, It had 1080p 60, 1080p 30, but it doesn't have 4K 60, and a lot of folks was complaining about that. I am glad to say with the Pixel 5 come out, we will have 4K 60, so people can once again zip it, shut it up. I don't want to hear no more. All right, y'all. So overall, my 30 days plus experience with this device right here has been fantastic. This device has done everything that my Pixel 4 XL has done within the last year of me having it. The only thing is it's smaller and it's just a little slower when it comes to the processor, because this right here has the 730G in it and the 4XL had the 855. If you guys are in the market for this Pixel 4a and you have $350 to spend, go ahead and cop this device. The overall experience, I didn't expect anything less from Google when it came to the Pixel 4a, and the overall experience, or just my overall experience with this device, is the same as the bigger brothers. It's just in a smaller form factor. If you can get over this chipset, then everyday tasks, you're not going to be able to tell the difference, because this thing can handle everyday tasks like a champ. So don't let that fool you. People think that, you know, since it doesn't have the 865 or the 865 plus, that it's trash. This right here is the best, and I will repeat, the best mid-range device that you can buy right now that's $500. You have this fantastic screen right here. You have the cameras, you have software, you also have the battery life, which is fantastic. Shocking me that the battery life is this great on this little device. You know, the feel in the hand is just on point. You know, even with a case on this thing, it still feels really good in the hand, and with a case it feels even better in the hand. This device right here is a pretty solid device, and my overall experience, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my overall experience with this thing is definitely on point. I know you guys hear that thunder. There's a storm brewing, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this quick, get on up out of here. So this right here has been my 30+ day review on the Pixel 4a. And if you guys got any questions, leave your comments down below in the comment section. So this has been Holla at Your Boy. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, and I'm gonna holla at y'all in the next video. Peace.